I'm Tyler Robertson, and this is GamePad. It's been a week since the inauguration, and we're already seeing the effects on the games industry. Last Friday, Trump signed an executive order banning refugees from entering the country for 120 days, but it also bans those from 7 different countries from both entering and re-entering the U.S. for 90 days. Reports from Polygon, as well as Kinda Funny's Colin Moriarty, have brought to light some of the ramifications that have already affected game developers trying to make games and share their games with the U.S. Some people coming to America for GDC even had to cancel their trips due to the ban. One Muslim game developer told Polygon, quote, "Development isn't just limited to the United States. It's unbelievably international. Most likely, I shouldn't have a problem entering the country, but as an Iranian national, if I'm not allowed back in, what does that actually mean for somebody who's been living in the country for 17 years, end quote. And it doesn't stop there. Check out Polygon's report and Kinda Funny's video for a more detailed explanation of what some developers are going through. On Wednesday, a court in Texas awarded Zenimax Media, the parent company of Bethesda and all of its developers, $500 million after an ongoing lawsuit with VR company Oculus was brought to an end. The lawsuit was filed because John Carmack, one of the legendary co-creators of Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake, had been working for id Software, another ZeniMax developer, on VR technology, but then moved to Facebook to work on Oculus. ZeniMax argued that Carmack took with him everything he learned about VR to Oculus, and that because of this, the technology inside Oculus is ZeniMax technology. Quote, "The heart of this case was about whether Oculus stole ZeniMax's trade secrets, and the jury found decisively in our favor," end quote, an Oculus spokesperson said in a statement. Quote, "We're obviously disappointed by a few other aspects of today's verdict, but we are undeterred," end quote. On the other side, ZeniMax CEO said, quote, "Technology is the foundation of our business, and we consider the theft of our intellectual property to be a serious matter. We appreciate the jury's findings against the defendants and the award of $500 million in damages for those serious violations," end quote. ZeniMax is now planning to sue again to actually halt the sale of Oculus Rifts. It seems GameStop might be pressuring employees to mislead customers in order to meet quotas, according to a report from Kotaku on Wednesday. Jason Schreier of Kotaku reported that a new initiative from the company, called the Circle of Life, sets a quota for stores regarding used copies of games, pre-orders, and things other than normal new game sales. Apparently, the quotas are so strict that some employees have been forced to tell customers they are out of new copies of a particular game in order to sell them a used copy instead. Some employees even told Schreier that they've been threatened with termination if they don't meet their quota. Since the report was released, GameStop has told its employees in a memo that the behaviors in the article, quote, "don't represent the vast majority of our associates and how they treat our customers," end quote. A follow-up article from Schreier on Friday gave 21 different testimonials from different anonymous GameStop employees from around the country that say the reports are indeed true. What's to come out of this? Who's to say? But if you go into a GameStop and they tell you that a new game is out of stock, maybe give them an eyebrow and ask again. After what seemed like a week of only bad, sad, and terrible news, Friday brought a glimmer of light as PlayStation announced what will be coming with the next PlayStation 4 update, 4.5. The biggest addition will be the ability to use an external hard drive as a way of expanding your disk space. This will make expansion a whole lot easier. People previously had to remove the built-in hard drive and replace it with a new one. Just as well, you'll be able to set your own custom wallpapers using screenshots or pictures from a flash drive. They updated the quick menu and notification list. They added the ability to post comments onto activity feeds and will now allow 3D Blu-ray playback on PlayStation VR. While it's definitely an incremental upgrade, that first part about external hard drives is a huge people pleaser. Now, all we really need is the ability to change our names. So that's it. Hopefully next week isn't shrouded in as much dismay as this week was. Although it was a good week for games journalism, in my opinion. Anyway, remember that GamePad is here to catch you up on the week that was in video games. I'm Tyler Robertson, and I'll see you soon.